No worries. Can you give me a survival check for your fishing? Survival check.
Dude, there was like way too many fucking heads staying over last night, bro. Yeah, not about it. Not about it. Oh my god, dude.
Both
What
What
not
happened?
the
good.
fuck, bro?
Drama. Some fucking drama.
Jesus Christ.
Both not good.
There was domestic abuse in your house yesterday? Is that what you said? Oh.
That's why they were at the house.
Oh. That is very sad. Well, back to fishing. um, yeah, so you are able to catch yourself a nice looking fish with an 18. It pulls a little bit, and with your 18 survival skill, which is pretty good in the grand scheme of things, you don't have too much trouble reeling it in, and you've caught a fish. The Kuotoa look at it, and their mouths are clearly watering.
Those little bastards.
You are with Sal Slushlob, and you did agree to fish with Kliksha Shlobo, which is on the other boat. It's a little bit precarious right now, just because you've added 2 goblins to the load of the boat. But I mean, you can move a little bit. You can move around a little bit. Yeah, you could easily throw it to him. It's only like 15 feet away. So, yeah, you take it, and like if you want, you can just like slam its head on the side of the boat like you do, and
Hell
that
yeah.
kills. That's how you
like
that's how you kill
do.
fish in fishing. That's how my stepdad used to do it
We
anyway.
call that a Dark Lake Slammer.
Pretty much, yeah. Um, yeah, so you kill the fish and you toss it to Klishshlobo, and he go ahead and he catches it right out of the air, and he calls something to you in the Kuotoa language, and he like jumps up and down in place, and he almost drops like his push pull, but then he remembers to catch it, grabs it, and
What a
he just
goober.
takes a big chunk out of the fish, and he chews with his mouth wide open, and he's giving you a big toothy grin, and there's just like chunks of fish falling out of his mouth. But he looks quite pleased with you. He seems
That's
happy.
gross.
It is very gross.
Yeah, Klitzer Schloblob, you got a little something in your teeth there.
He can't understand you, but he's having a great time eating a fish.
Gross.
Meanwhile, Azzy, over these 2 days, you've been keeping a close eye out for any signs of influence from Grazd, or Leather Daddy, as you like to call him.
Yes.
You don't see anything
Leather
going on in
Daddy.
the immediate vicinity. There's just some like cave bats that fly overhead in the caverns here. The occasional fish that leaps out of the water. It's pretty peaceful in this part of the Dark Lake, so close to Slubladop. Not too much seems to be going on here, and so there's not too much to be suspicious of for the time being.
Perfect.
Let's see here. Another day goes by, and everything is still pretty peaceful. Crumb, you spend more of your time fishing, and you're able to catch, every couple hours, you're able to reel something in that's pretty decent. I assume you feed most of it to the Kuotoa, but it's when the Kuotoa stop every other day, there is definitely time for you guys to make a campfire if you wanted to cook it up and eat it as well. So you're probably eating a lot of the fish that Crumb catches, just kind of hanging out. The goblins mostly grumble to themselves. And with that, you guys could check off a full rest if you wanted to.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
sweet.
It is the dawn of the 4th day, and you guys set forth from the island that you've landed on, which would be a very small island located just south on your map of where it says Evil Light. I'll take you over there to have a look.
South Evil Light. So
We're currently right here.
Oh, nice. That's some good progress.
So you are about halfway to Gracklestug. Fortunately, travel on the Dark Lake is pretty quick.
Sweet.
Is the benefit. So you guys are going to keep moving here. And everything remains peaceful. Crumb, today, as you're fishing, dragging along the bottom of the Dark Lake that you are currently in, you feel something catch on your lure, and as you pull it up, you're expecting another fish, but instead, you find that you've reeled up what appears to be a crudely carved wooden soldier.
Cool.
That is badly decomposed from being at the bottom of the lake. The paint is chipped and peeling. It's pretty dinged up, and it appears to be missing its head, but it is undoubtedly a little toy soldier. It looks like a little wooden knight that a child would play with.
Huh.
Basically.
That's interesting.
Sure. Yeah. Why don't you make an investigation check? You gonna lock it?
Crumb. You look like you're focusing on that toy pretty hard. If you want, I could just magically tell you everything there is to know about it.
No.
It's my toy.
I mean, I figure we're all pretty much right next to each other, just vibing
Yeah,
in this
you could
quiet
pull the
ass
boats
lake.
up next to each other.
We're not on a sailing boat or something, you know what I mean?
No, no.
Well, here. I'll tell you what it is in 11 minutes. Okay.
That's fair.
So I assume you're going to ritual cast Identify on this thing.
Yes.
All right. Yep, you do that, and you don't detect any magical properties about this object. There doesn't seem to be anything too special about it. It just looks like something that fell into the lake, perhaps once carried by a family that traveled through this very route.
It's some kid's toy, Crumb.
He probably drowned.
Jim Jar's like
I
feet are
mean-
kicked up, and he's like dangling them over the side of the boat, and he's just like, "You guys know that there's like a bunch of people down here, right?
There is like the dwarven
I mean,
city
like-
right over there.
To grow up to be a person, you got to be a kid first, you know? Like, you don't just appear."
That checks out.
I mean, if you're traveling and you got kids, you're just gonna leave them behind? I mean, you think that just because we live in the Underdark, we don't have kids?
It seems really dangerous down here. To do it for fun? For a trip?
Oh, you can get to more than just Sloopledop on the Dark Lake.
That's true. Jim Jar, do you have kids?
No. No, I don't have kids.
I'd look at them.
That's against the rules.
Okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where did you come from?
Me?
We don't ask Jim Jar too many questions as a house rule.
Thanks, Mog.
Private person.
All right, fair. Sorry.
Anyway, as you guys can see, this is kind of, you know, one of the safer ways to travel.
Seems like it.
It's been 2 days. Nothing's happened.
Oh boy.
Jar kicks the water and makes a little splashy noise.
And that's when the water spider of Agrabah.
Sareth calls over from the other boat. Isn't this the same water that the Demogorgon emerged from?
Yep.
Jimjar kind of like hesitates a little, and then he takes his feet slowly out of the water, pulls them into the boat. Yeah, this day goes by, no drama. Everything's looking pretty hunky-dory so far.
Sweet.
It's pretty badass.
Right, and it is the dawn of the 5th day, and the Kuotuar are going to pull over to forage today. If anyone wants to do anything on the land, you're welcome to do so. Otherwise, it's just going to be a normal camp for the night. I will roll. Antique Roadshow. Like, oh, you want to sell this thing to somebody?
To a curiosity vendor or something.
I mean, if you fixed it up a little, you might be able to sell it to like a family, or like maybe a child would want it. Other than that, it's kind of just like garbage at this point. Touch it up a little bit. Sure.
You want to put some jewels in it? Doesn't have to be a lot. I got a sapphire worth 5 gold. I don't know. I imagine not so big if it's only worth 5 gold. I'll give it to you when we get off the boats, whenever that is.
You're off the boats right now.
Cool. Here you go, buddy.
All right. So you guys are camping out right around here for the night.
Yep.
This general area.
Cool. Yeah, I'll just do it normal.
I'm
You
gonna
get off the
cast
boat.
tongues briefly.
Yep.
Hey, Sal,
Eh?
what's up with danger? Or danger?
He kind of like slops over to you, and he looks really closely at your map, and he goes, "Danger! Bad! No go there!
Is it more buggies or what?
No, no, no! Big danger!"
I'm gonna putter my feet a little bit, turn around in a circle. How big?
He like tilts his head like all the way to the side, and then he holds out his arms straight to his sides, and then he just starts flapping them up and down. Big!
I'm going to tilt my head to the side and then
Storm Lord! He calls out.
Whoa.
Fuck.
Oh, what? Like bird? It flies?
Fly!
Oh.
He flaps his arms again. He
Dragon?
starts jumping up and down as if he's trying to actually fly.
Huh. I'm going to... We're like getting ready to sleep, right?
Yeah, you're the Kotor are basically resting from
I'm
their-
gonna cast
their
Step
paddling.
of the Night and then fly.
Yeah.
Fly like this? Fly?
Fly! He points at you, and then he flaps his arms.
It's like a child, dumb child.
We're at this portion here. Oh wait, let me actually get a little pointer, I guess. Wait,
No go there! Danger!
where?
Storm Lord, no like.
What is the fucking arrow? Why can't I arrow? Oh yeah, we're at this spot here, right?
Hold on. Yeah, you're right around there, yep.
Is this all flat here, or is there like embankments and shit?
There's definitely some terrain and embankments, a little bit of stone, like some pillars of stone that go all the way up to the ceiling that are kind of like supporting the weight of the cavern and stuff.
Now,
Cool.
to get to Beard Evil, are we going to go down this way and here, or up here?
No, no! He points at dotted line. There!
Yeah.
Have you never gone this way and then here?
No, no! Go home! He points at rocks.
Oh.
Bad.
Worse than danger?
Danger only here. And he points insistently at the land. Goes, no bother, no danger.
Okay. So hey, everybody, when we hit the water, also, Ozzy?
You're right around here.
Do we have has anybody seen Ozzy today? Or are we working with Varen today?
My name is Very.
Oh, of course. Yeah, very good.
Again.
Mog, do you know anything about something that would be flying that is known as the what did you say, Sal?
Stormlord.
Stormlord.
I can certainly see what I know about that.
Stormlord, protect water.
Can I also, Jesse, see what I know about a Stormlord?
Sure.
Or
What would you like to
Farron would
roll?
know? Just history.
History for you.
I'd roll a nature check if that
Nature for Mog. Okay.
if that counts for my natural explorer bonus.
13.
It should do, yeah.
Oh, wow. That's
Double
pretty famous, huh?
proficiency. Watch me work.
13 for Azzy, or Varen rather. Unfortunately, you don't have that sweet bardic knowledge.
I don't. I'm
Woo!
just an asshole now.
But Mog is real smart
Hey.
about nature and
Yes.
stuff. So
Hell
that's
yeah,
good.
he is.
Varen, you think about a Stormlord, and your immediate thought goes to Storm Elemental, some kind of creature of lightning, but you're not sure.
Okay.
You've never heard of anything specifically
This-
in the Underdark.
This Koatua was like pantomiming flapping before.
Yeah, nothing really striking your fancy.
Okay.
Mog, however, this sounds an awful lot. A Stormlord that's big, flapping wings, can fly. You think this sounds a lot to you like some sort of maybe a dragon? Something of
Oh.
a more conventional creature. If it's got wings that it uses to fly, it doesn't fly by magical means. It probably is something of a corporeal creature. And you would know with your 30 nature check that a type of dragon that would be associated with storms and lightning would be a blue dragon.
Sweet.
What did you roll nature? Yeah, you would know that that there are types of dragons that can do that, but you probably wouldn't know the specific type of dragon.
So when we start sailing again, we'll want to be on high watch. Well, yeah, we're gonna want to be definitely on high watch here because who knows if that dragon is going to see a tasty meal and try to make one out of us.
No,
Mhm.
no, Stormlord, no bother. As long as no bother, Stormlord.
Jesse, would we know about how many like miles we are from that island?
You're not very far from it. You're within about 30-40 miles. It's about a day's sail.
Okay. When we get close, I can check if there's a dragon up to 6 miles away. So we'll do that tomorrow.
Yep, you would definitely sail within 6 miles of that island.
Okay. Yeah. Still, I mean, it's always good to keep an eye rather than lose an eye. You know what I'm saying, Sal?
Lose
Uh,
eye?
Jesse, would I know perhaps if a dragon might be interested in helping rid the Underdark of demon lords?
With a 30 nature check, you would definitely know that dragons have intelligence. They can be spoken to or reasoned with, so long as they are not juvenile dragons. Dragons don't really develop strong sentience until they reach their adulthood, which takes at least a couple hundred years.
Wow.
But if it is a dragon of that age, it would certainly potentially be capable of reason.
Okay.
So when it gets
That-
down to brass tacks, we might be able to talk our way out of it, opposed to.
Right. Or maybe we could, recruit a dragon. It's pretty useful.
Yes, that is quite ambitious. However, I would not want to be part of a delegation that goes sour in that way.
Yeah, I mean, we don't need to try and slay a dragon right now.
No. So, if the time arises where we need to communicate, sure, but I don't think that we should actively seek this.
Sal
mighty
stomps up
force.
and down and he points at you, Shigal, and he goes, "No, no, talk to Stormlord." Don't bother, Stormlord. Danger, danger. And he
Right,
points his
yes,
map again.
yes. Steer clear of danger. Yes.
He nods.
It was what was Sal's actual full name? He was the one that was on mine and Crumb's boat.
His full name is Sal Slushlob.
Mm.
And what
Sal Slushlob.
what was the other
Sounds right.
full name?
Click Shlobo.
Oh, yeah, Sal and Click.
Right.
I literally just take the very first like 3 letters. Okay, yeah, I'm ready for bed then.
All right. Well, with Mog regaling you of tales of mighty blue dragons, you all take a nice rest here on this island.
Yeah, try and tell a scary campfire story, and I try and scare the goblins.
The goblins definitely look extremely uncomfortable when you tell them you're going to be sailing in close proximity of a dragon. They're not the bravest creatures, and they do not like the idea of this. But they have no choice.
I just kind of throw in there that dragons especially like the flesh of orcs and goblins.
Let's see here. Droop is definitely shaking in his boots, and Waz kind of goes, "Come on, pal. You don't got to do us like that. Come on."
Hey, I'm just telling you the facts I know.
Yeah, an insight check you.
Should I roll some deception?
Yeah.
Can I give the help
Super
action?
effective.
He buys it.
Oh my god,
Wow.
that his insight's terrible.
Goblins aren't very insightful, as it would turn out. And Waz seems unsettled.
Mm-hmm.
Him and his compatriots go back to their little goblin corner where they're saying, guys. Nothing happens overnight, and the next day you guys are packed up and you hop back onto the boats.
Cool.
And you are sailing right along here. And why don't I get Varen/Azzy to remake that perception check, and we'll have Crumb remake his survival check to fish.
I'll make a perception check as well. Be on the watch out for the next.
I assume you're looking. Are you looking specifically for the dragon, or are you doing like a Varen/Azzy thing where you're looking?
No. I'm looking out for perceived danger, but mostly dragon contact.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, well, you just went and fucking ruined it now, Rich. Thank you very much. You went and spoke to... You realize that Roll20 doesn't know what wood is. It just knows good roll, bad roll, and now somebody said good roll, so it's going to be bad roll.
I do not control the manner by which dice fall. Anyway, you guys all rolled pretty good, and so pretty much anybody keeping a lookout would begin to notice today that the water is beginning to get a little bit more choppy. And it doesn't take very long for that to happen. You guys are located somewhere around here when this begins to happen. And it's getting worse and worse. And the waves are starting to like roll the boat up and down. The goblins are definitely getting seasick. One of them throws up over the side of the boat. They're not feeling too good. Sareth looks like he's turning somehow an even paler shade of gray. And it's generally not a very good time. And as you're sailing onward more, you're starting to notice that the wind is picking up too. And the boats are continuing to move along. But you have noticed that the Quotua are not paddling anymore, even though the boats are continuing to move forward, and they seem to be talking to each other in their language.
I'm gonna cast tongues. Fucking son of a bitch.
You cast tongues, Chagall, and you hear Click and Sal talking to each other, and basically they're going back and forth, and they're saying, "See, angry. See, not do this normal. Very weird, very strange. What do? And they're just like arguing back and forth. About
where are
what
we
is supposed to
currently?
happen. You are located in that little strait right around here, this general
Okay, still kind of connected to the blue line as much as possible, right?
Yeah, you're still in the dotted line, and in fact, you seem to be getting pulled along the dotted line. And the Quotoa, you can tell from their panicked discussion that they don't seem to be in control of the boats anymore. The
Okay.
current is just kind of taking you, and the waves are. You're kind of dealing with like 2-3 foot swells at this point that are just like rocking the boats. Water is splashing up into the boats. Like the Quotoa are having to bail with their webbed hands, keep
Right.
water out of the boats.
I will kind of take the lead here slightly and instruct the goblins to aid in bailing out the water as quickly as possible. A 29 I feel like is pretty good perception, so I'll continue to keep an eye out and try to be as ready as possible. And I am going to be readying for the most part control water. If something serious is happening, I will try my best to either part the water or redirect it in a way that will allow us to obviously stay upright, but stay on track as much as possible too.
All right. You can
Uh,
definitely prepare that. Anyone else want to prepare
Jesse.
anything? Yep.
I wanted to. Could we say that for the past trip, I switched my attunement slot from the Ring of Regeneration, so I'm probably fine by now,
Yeah, for sure.
back to the Stone of Controlling Earth Elementals?
Definitely. Yep.
Okay, very good.
And your scars
Uh,
are definitely healed by now, for sure.
I would hope so. It's been like, I don't know, 6 days, 10?
Yeah, yeah. It takes about a week to regenerate a missing limb, so your scars are definitely
Lit.
healed by now.
Yeah. Yes. This Stormlord
Well,
must be quite powerful. I mean, we're still headed towards the little gap, right, Jesse? This guy here.
From what Chagall is translating from the Quotoa, you seem to still be on course, but this is definitely not normal.
Okay. That's towards him for now. Away later, maybe. Just kind of ushering us past because he's upset.
With Chagall's 29, Chagall, you definitely start to notice after about a half hour of the rough seas. You're pretty sure that you see a gray form flicker underneath the boat, and that you catch it sliding through the water beneath
Oh.
you, and then another one. And every time you turn your head to try to follow it, it's no longer there when you look, and the boats continue to rock along, going to some apparent destination that you're not sure of.
oh, I will raise that as attention for the crew at hand here.
The goblins who have been bailing out now look a little bit panicked, and Jim Jar seems sketched out. He's going to take out one of his goblin rifles and he's going to go, what was it?
I'm not sure, but keep your wits about you all.
Aye,
Mog,
Captain.
are you? Mog, are you aware of? You described it as like kind of silvery, or is that just
Yeah,
more
it looked
just
like
due to the?
it looked like a grayish, silverish flash, about the size of a person, and it flickered underneath your boat.
Do you know what color those storm dragons would be, Mog?
Blue.
Blue. Anything maybe related to silver that you know of?
You mean like a underwater creature?
Yes.
I can certainly try and find out.
Would you also know if storm dragons swim? I would imagine that they would possibly.
Or it's young ones, maybe.
Yeah, the youngins.
I'm gonna do another nature check. Yes, Jesse.
Definitely.
Again,
The young buns, you know.
28er.
Yeah, I mean a 28's pretty good. There are a multitude of things under the water that could be silver. Many things. Merfolk, fish, large fish, small fish. There are eels that are silver. And then there are a number of semi-sentient creatures, like I said, the merfolk, the Ixichatl come to mind, the stingray people that you saw.
Yeah.
So silver is not enough of an indicator to tell you what exactly this could be, but you might be able to surmise something based on the situation.
Yeah, I don't know, something that can control the weather. I just list off all the different creatures that I know that could be swimming.
Okay. Yep, you can keep an eye specifically under the water. Sareth has his sword out at this point, and he looks
Yeah, I'm gonna equip my
very
shields
uneasy.
just to be ready.
He's got one hand like held fast to the hull of the boat, and he's just like looking around. Seems to be ready for anything to jump out at you guys. And another 15 minutes goes by when Chagall, with your 29 perception check, you finally are able to see where this current seems to be pulling you. And as you look up ahead, you definitely see what appears to be a large whirlpool that has formed in the dark lake just up ahead of you at the entrance to the strait that takes you to Gracklestug.
About how big is the whirlpool?
It is quite large. It appears to be about 50 feet across in radius.
Oh my god.
Cause flowing water in the
That's a
area to
boat
move
eater.
in a direction you choose, even if the water has to flow over obstacles, up walls, or in other unlikely directions. So yes, I believe at this point I would like to use like to use control water to redirect the flow to. Is it monopolizing the entire entrance of that corridor or no?
It would be very difficult to get into the entrance to the strait without going through the whirlpool. There appear to be rocks.
Am I able to redirect flow in such a way that I can essentially lift the boats up and over the whirlpool?
How much water can you control?
Until the spell ends, you can control any freestanding water inside an area you choose that is a
Freestanding
cube
water.
up to 100 feet on a side. You can choose from any of the following effects, and then redirect flow references flowing water.
Let's see here. So it's control water, right?
Yeah.
Let's see here. See if it would be feasible.
So there is a slight. So
I
there
don't,
is
I
a
don't think
slight
freestanding
contradiction.
means anything other than not in a jar or a cup. Because, like, what water freestands?
Yeah. And it
Yeah.
does say even if the water has to flow over obstacles, up walls, or in any other unlikely
I
directions.
think the water becomes your bitch, dude.
There's a reason that this. I'm trying to decide something.
Or okay, so you said it's about how big is the whirlpool?
It's 50 foot.
Okay, so then either that or may I create a secondary whirlpool in the same exact spot, continuing in a different vortex direction to thus cancel out the,
Cool.
the whirl of that pool.
Oh, that's rad.
So the reason I'm not sure what to do is I would counsel you to read the world portion of this.
Yeah, yeah, that's where I've gotten this idea from.
I mean,
It's a
maybe.
counterclockwise whirlpool.
I say no. I say whirlpool? No.
Well, the question is what happens when two people are wrestling for control of the same water?
Mm.
I'm trying to think if there would be some kind of contested check, because I think that would be the best way to do it, but I'm not sure what to do.
I do have a backup plan if it calls for it.
Would we be able to know if this is a naturally occurring whirlpool, or would be any sort of hints, or just looks like a regular one?
The Quotua say that it wasn't there originally, so you could probably surmise that it is not a naturally occurring whirlpool, since they have said that it doesn't make sense for it to be there.
And I would imagine with the description of the whirlpool and my knowledge of the control water spell, I would.
This definitely reminds you of something that you would create with the control water spell for sure.
Cool.
Shigall.
I'm gonna
But,
cast 6th
almost
level
on a
dispel magic on
larger-
it.
Oh.
Yeah, I figured that was coming. So
that
you
was
can
my
go
backup
ahead,
plan.
You can go ahead and make a check for that.
All right. Yeah, I tried that before. What do I need to roll for this, Jesse?
It is
10 plus the spell's level, make an ability check using your
10 plus the
spellcasting
spell's
ability.
level. Yeah,
So, well, he
Using your
said he
spellcasting ability.
upcasted it, right?
yeah.
Yes,
So it's a
sixth
a
level.
wisdom check, of DC 10 plus the spell's level. So I have I know what the upcast DC is, so you can go ahead and make the wisdom check.
Okay, I make a wisdom check.
Yes.
Okay, so just a 20 with my wisdom modifier.
Yep. It says make an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
Okay.
Oh,
11.
fuck.
All right. So with an 11, your magic fizzles out, and at this point you're getting quite close to the whirlpool. Chagall, would you like to attempt to counter control water?
You said it's a wisdom check for what Mog just did.
Yes.
Despite the fact that he upcasted it.
The spell is also being upcasted to a certain extent.
Right, so it's
Uh,
higher than a level 6 spell.
Correct.
Yes, I would like to do it.
I think that
do
the
it.
best way to do it is to treat this as if you are also trying to dispel the magic. So why don't you go ahead and do the same thing?
Just a simple wisdom check, correct?
Yeah.
Oh wow, dude.
Oof.
Hey, you remember that time that Rich cursed the dice?
I do remember that.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
is
real well.
It did. It takes a little while for the algorithm to curse, man.
yeah.
Uh-oh, guys.
That's you cast your control water spell, and for a moment you can see the water beginning to churn in place and bubble, with two conflicting forces of water bashing into each other. Creates a even more wavy, rippling effect, and you feel the boats toss and turn, and you hold out your hand, and your face strains as you try to counteract the effects of this spell. But even with you and Mog's efforts combined, you're unable to break through the magic that is causing this whirlpool to form. And
Can
as
I
you
also
get
cast
closer,
spell magic?
you can try. Yeah, getting very close.
Do it,
All
buddy.
right, it's gonna be another check for me.
You could definitely try to get to the land. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, thank God, dude.
Oh, that's much
Yeah,
better.
with a 19, that'll do it.
Nice.
Varen is able to push through the power of the magic, and by all three of your forces combined, you feel the magic snap in the air,
the blood god compels you.
and the
blood
whirlpool
god.
starts to slow down significantly as the water begins to calm down. The waves are still going, and the suction is still taking place, but the whirlpool's veracity has definitely decreased significantly. And as your boats gently coast towards the effects of the whirlpool, you can see now that you're more so just caught in the residual current, and you're not actively being sucked towards the center of any kind of vortex.
Alright.
As the water begins to calm down and your boats like gently circle the last remnants of the whirlpool, Chagall, out of the corner of your eye, you once again catch that silvery flash, as something shoots underneath the boat, and before
Little bastard.
anyone can react, something shoots out of the water.
Oh, snap.
It's going to make an attack roll on someone.
That son of a bitch.
Right, it's going to fly out of the water.
Oh, fly out of the water. Okay.
Oh shit, dude! I gotta see that fucking new Dragon Ball movie, bro. That shit looks sick.
Is it good?
Dude, I keep seeing pictures of it, and it looks like Gohan's using special beam cannon, which is one of the coolest moves in the fucking entire show. I saw pictures, bro. I can't. I don't know
I
for
mean,
real.
I straight up saw the whole like clip of that already, so like can confirm.
Well, now fucking Chandler's spoiling, dude. I just said I was speculating. I said it looks.
You know what,
like...
guys? I don't even want to see it anymore. All right.
You're telling me Gohan uses special beam cannon? That's trash. I'm never gonna go see it.
Be right back. 1 second.
Oh boy.
Nope. Actually, never mind, because he just flipped the screen.
All right.
Oh.
This thing
Oh.
flies out of the water and sails through the air.
Oh.
And as it does, it lashes out at poor Gel, who happens to be just chilling on the back of the boat. And a tail just whips out and slices into the goblin. And he cries out in pain, falling to the deck of the ship as goblin blood spurts onto the deck.
Ah.
And you begin to see more creatures flying out of the water as you are coming under attack by
Is
what
this Final Fantasy X?
can now be identified as Ixichatl shooting out of the water. And we have to roll
No.
for initiative.
Tell me this doesn't give you Final Fantasy X vibes.
It does kind of remind me of that. I thought of that when I was making this battle.
Water monsters jumping out of the water and shit.
That's my combat music. Here it is.
I thought that was an alarm clock.
Yeah, they're stingray people.
Yeah, they're like sentient, like can organize and shit. And they're vicious too. They just slaughtered the Quotua. Yeah, they're merciless murderers.
Yeah, with your 30 nature check, Mog, you would definitely remember that Ixichatl, even before the demonic invasion, worshipped the Demogorgon as their primary deity. They are not good people.
Kill everyone you see!
Nice.
I thought you were about to push him off the boat. I was like, damn.
I pushed one of the goblins off the boat. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. So are we getting like a free round first before initiative, or do we gotta roll initiative, Jesse?
We are rolling initiative currently.
Sweet, let's do it.
I have a lot of NPCs to roll for, so bear with me.
Oh boy.
Okay.
That's very
So
telling.
excited.
Well, you have 4 goblins, a Sereth, and a Jim Jar, so.
Sure do. Oh man, that's about as good as I can do.
Boy.
Oh, oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
God damn it,
Stop
Rich.
fucking us, Rich.
Good news, guys. I think my fever just broke.
Hell
Yeah?
Yeah, my tempe's starting to go down now.
Getting a second win?
I'm just like sweating profusely.
So I was when I got the vaccine.
So hot. Dude, the vaccine fucked me up.
Yeah. I can only
I
imagine
think
what
this
you're going
definitely
through.
would be worse if I didn't have it.
Yeah.
I got COVID before the fucking vaccines were out. Just full frontal.
Full frontal.
Knock on wood, I've never had it,
Bro,
and I don't want it.
yeah, keep on trying, man. Keep on doing that.
Well,
That
dude,
keep
we're
my-
going into a whole. Well, I guess you won't be at the campus as much as I will, at least for now.
I'll be on campus, plenty. I've been on
Is
campus
it
for a
2 or
while,
3
though, so-
days that you are in?
3.
3. Dude, I don't know if I already said this, but they're gonna try to based on performance, allow the walk-in center to work from home once a week too.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great. That's awesome. I am glad. Alright, let me roll for these guys. All right. We kick off combat with Mog.
Alrighty.
Mog, you've only seen one fly out of the water, but there's definitely the flickers of some beneath the surface. If you wanted to attack one that you can't see yet, I would let you do that. But you will have disadvantage, or they will have advantage on any saving throw they have to make.
Interesting. Let's see what I want to do here.
And the whirlpool is not a threat anymore.
Okay.
It looks
Yeah, because
pretty.
he's pretty far away. Can
Very
I see about how far away some of the other ones under the surface may be?
You can definitely tell that there's plenty of them in the general vicinity of your boat, as well as the other boat.
Okay. I am going to jump into the water.
Okay.
And I'm
Plunk.
going to turn into a killer whale.
Oh god.
Large or huge? Huge?
They are huge.
Huge! Huge Mug!
It is a huge beast. He does
Yeah.
have echolocation, so
Yep, that makes sense to me. So as you dive into the water, you would easily be able to locate all of the enemies that are in the water around you.
sweet. I'm going to just move right here and try and bite this one.
Okay.
How's a 24 do?
A 24 hits.
Sweet. I bite you.
God damn, that's a lot of bite.
22 piercing damage.
Very good. You bite the fuck out of that thing, and you just take a huge chomp out of one of its fins, and you hear it let out a bubbling, choked roar
Oh
of
fuck,
agony.
it's still alive?
It is still alive for sure.
After a killer whale bit the fuck out of it?
Oh yeah.
All right. I'm not gonna do anything else.
Okay. It is Azi's turn, or Varen, I believe.
Varen is gonna hold his hand out, pointed at the fin thing that he just saw his killer whale friend take a bite out of. He's gonna try to Eldritch Blast it.
All right.
Is that a disadvantage, Jesse? Or?
No, Mog pretty much has given you guys underwater sonar of the enemies
Blood in the water.
Hell yeah.
with his whale powers.
I'm a big ass whale, baby.
17 will hit. Yep.
Nice. Alright, so let's oh. Alright, 9 force damage. How's it looking?
Still kicking.
Okay. Let's try to shoot it again. Oof.
Yikes.
Okay.
11 misses.
Good. Okay.
Nice.
25 hits.
Nice. Oh, yep.
Sweet. That's good.
13 more force damage.
Alright, you blast this thing with a couple of eldritch blasts, and its cries of pain are turning from agony and rage to more of like a weak, choking sound, as it's definitely getting close to the brink of death. But
I
not
don't know
quite
if
dead.
these things understand common, but I'm gonna yell at them. Get out of here before you end up as fish food.
Nice. Good snack talk.
There is no visible reaction from the stingray monster.
Fuck. That's my thing.
Alright, it is Chagall's turn.
All right. Bonus action. I want to cast. Well, not cast, but use Steps of Night. So if the boat I don't know, topples, I can fly instead of sink. And then I would like to cast, since they seem to be surrounding quite often and going in and out for attacking, I would like to cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
I want to see what level to cast this at. That many d8s compared to that many d8s, that many slots compared to that many slots.
Whoa.
Let's see. Spirit Guardians, 15 foot. Do, 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 do. Excuse me, D20. Why is that not
Looks right.
populating? Oh, I just can't see it on my layer for whatever reason.
Oh. Did I have you on the wrong layer? No,
Are you
no,
supposed to
no.
have a radius around you?
Yeah.
I see one.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I don't see it either.
Let's see if I can help you.
Well, I'm gonna do that and exclude all my boys. There you go.
That help?
Yeah, so I'm gonna do those two things. Exclude my boys, obviously in both boats, and yeah, that's it.
Okay. All right. Let's see who's next. That would be one of the goblins. It would be the one that was wounded. That is Gel. And he's going to stand up, clutching his wounded shoulder. And you guys gave them their guns back, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's kind of the whole reason that they're with us, because they have those weapons.
Yeah, he's going to take aim with his blunderbuss that you gave back to him, and he's going to let a bullet fly. He's going to roll pretty good, and he's going to hit. He's going to shoot one of the stingray creatures, dealing 10 piercing damage to him.
Nice.
Alright, pretty good. And it is Sereth's turn. Sereth has his sword out, and he is ready to swing if anything jumps out of the water. He says a word in Drow, and the flame tongue long sword comes to life. And he's ready to attack. It is now the Goblin Engineer's turn.
What is
Sorry,
this
what?
magic word? I can understand it.
Oh, you speak Drow?
Well, I still have tongues up, unless it's been more than an hour since we've been.
Unsurprisingly, because it's Sereth, it's a pretty boring word. He basically says a light in Drow.
God, so lame.
I see him draw the longsword and like gear up to like do the word, and then he says it, and I go, oh.
Sereth's never been the flashiest. However, who is flashy is your Goblin Engineer Droop, who is going to reach into a pouch, and he's been tinkering on stuff for the last couple days, and he's going to pull out a little device, and you're going to see him pull a pin, and he's going to toss it into the water.
Oh, shit.
And as it hits the water, it explodes. And this guy needs to make a dex saving throw. He's going to fail. Alright, and even though he's underwater, that creature's going to take 17 fire damage from that grenade.
Sweet. That's dope.
And it is Crumb's turn.
Should almost be force damage at that point.
Yeah, pretty much. Like concussive underwater. A depth charge.
Right?
Yeah, you could try to paddle the boat towards your fellows. Alright. Alright, make an athletics check. 21's pretty good. So I would say you guys could start paddling your way over there. I can't actually move the boat, but I can move you if you would like. Use your imagination. So we'll say that you guys start moving your way over there. And I will move you a little bit, and we'll say you're still in the boat. Imagination. All right. I think that's about it for you here, Crumb. But you're paddling your boys, and you've dragged down Sal to the deck of the boat, so he's now in full cover.
Cool.
And with that, it is the Ixichatls' turn up here. And they are coming at Mog, the big old whale that is attacking them.
That checks out.
They're swimming all up around you. They're gonna start trying to bite you.
Ah.
What's your AC as a big whale?
It's really good. It's 12.
You're gonna get bit a lot of times.
Alrighty, let's do it.
All 5 of them are going to hit you with their bite attacks.
Bitches.
And you're gonna take 7 piercing damage, followed by 15 piercing damage, followed by 17 piercing damage, followed by 14 piercing damage, followed by 11 piercing damage. For a grand
I'm
total.
gonna use the go ahead with the grand total.
64 damage total.
Jesus.
Alright. Ah, I'm a bloody whale.
I'm gonna use chronolometer as a reaction, Jesse.
Yep.
And I'm going to seeing Mog take damage. I'm going to give him an action right now.
All right, so you give him an action right now, and you can definitely see him speed up as time accelerates itself around him in an aura. As the
Well.
water begins to turn a cloudy red, the whale speeds up, and you have a turn, Mog.
Sweet. I'm not gonna thrash around and bite one of these ones that bit me in the butt. I'm gonna try and bite this. I'm gonna try and bite this one actually. This one
Alright.
right here.
Bite away, sir.
23.
23 will hit.
Sweet. Some good
Whale
ones,
damage.
baby. Whale damage.
20.
Dude, that's a pretty decent bite, man. That's like a fucking fireball.
Yeah, he's a hefty biter.
You take a big chunk out of that one, too.
Eat it.
You don't eat it all the way, but you're doing a good job. You're doing a good bite. All right. It is another one of the goblins' turns. I believe it is this goblin. Yep. And he's going to take aim and fire at one of the things that is biting the whale.
Not dead.
And he's going to miss as his bullet cascades into the water. It is Jim Jar's turn. Can Jim Jar do anything in this situation? Let's see. Yeah, Jim Jar has one of the guns too, so he's gonna take his gun and he's gonna go, "Hey, get off him!" And he's gonna shoot, and he's gonna hit
Nice.
for
Sweet.
15 piercing damage.
Dang, that's
Jar.
dope.
He's gonna shoot the one closest to him, so this one takes 15. And that will bloody this gentleman right here. And it is the other group's turn. And they're going to swim over 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's going to come 5, 10, 15. It's going to leap out of the water and sail through the
Yes.
air.
Yes, make the wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
We'll make the wisdom saving throw. It definitely fails.
Of course. Very good. Let me get the amount of D8s. 28.
Nice.
God
Jesus
damn, 28.
Christ.
Yes, I saw
That's
their
a lot of
their
damage.
attack pattern and I said, upcast.
sails through the air, and Sareth swings the flame tongue long sword, and he whiffs, unfortunately. This thing flies through the air. It lands on the other side of the boat. It whips out its barbed tail
Oof.
as it does so,
No, Steve.
and it hits Gel. Oh, big damage.
Steve Irwin, no.
He takes 25 damage.
He's
And
not gonna
blood
be
is
alive.
just gushing out of the two
Oh.
lacerations on the goblin, and he stumbles a little bit. Goes, this sucks. And
He's fucked up, but he's up.
Waz is gonna go, yeah, what he said, get down! And he'll try to do that on his turn. But it is Waz's turn. He's gonna basically throw Gel to the deck, and he's gonna take out his gun, and he's gonna shoot. And he's gonna hit. 17 damage to the one that just attacked. Alright. 17, so that's 17 left. And it's this guy's turn. And he's gonna make a wisdom saving throw because he's gonna enter as well. He will pass the wisdom save.
He will take half of 25.
Nice.
12 damage. As it flies through the air, and it's gonna lash out at Waz. Oh, big hit. Waz will take 24 damage.
Yo, these goblins gonna die.
It's looking that way.
Perfect.
Oh no, the goblins are
Oh
dying.
no, our meat shields.
Oh,
No, fly
Hey.
through the air.
Meat shields
Where's
gotta
the
get sliced
shield?
up.
I didn't want that to happen in
Fail.
this battle at all. You said fail?
Oh, roll something heavy, baby.
Aha!
Look real good.
27 damage.
Dude, this one spell has done so much
Shush, shush, shush,
fucking
shush,
damage.
shush, shush, shush. D20 is, fucking, roll 20 is listening.
Flies overhead.
It's gonna be all ones next time.
It's gonna, sensing the bleeding out goblin, it's going to try to make an attack with disadvantage on the goblin laying on the ground.
No, not that guy.
Oh no, our cut is
I-
increasing.
I rolled a 17 and a 16 naturally, which means it hit.
Yep.
Um,
Dead goblin.
And indeed, as it flies overhead, its tail flashes through the wood of the deck into Gel, who is cowering on the floor, and cuts his neck, and he just starts gurgling and gasping as his lifeblood drains from
Bummer,
his
dude.
slit throat. He dies. There's like a gash now in the side of the boat, like its tail razor sharp cut through the side of the boat into Gel and then out the other side of the boat, and there's just like little gouges in the siding where the tail went through. And he has died. Poor Gel. So sad. Cry every time.
Bummer.
Too bad these goblins only have 15 armor class. And that takes us back to the top. It is Azzy's turn.
Maybe I can make him come back as a dragonborn.
I'm gonna try to blast this one again.
Okay.
He just levels up.
Nice.
Nice.
18 hits, yep.
Nice. 10 more force damage.
Alright, 10 more force damage. It does not look good. Its body is basically falling apart, but it's still alive.
Nice.
Yep.
And him.
Ugh.
Your second blast of force shoots through the water like a spear, and when it hits the mangled body of the Ixichatl, it basically turns into a cloud of water and blood and dies.
Nice.
Nice, Shum Bucket. Alright. I'm gonna direct my last blast into this one if I can, Jesse.
Okay. 17 hits.
Eight more force damage to that one.
Okay.
Still alive?
It is still alive, yeah.
I'm going to look over the boat. Can I see these two?
Yeah.
If I wanted to cast a spell at them?
Yeah, do you have another action to do that?
I'm going to action surge.
Action surge! Yeah, you can see them.
Nice.
And I'm going to cone of cold off the side of the boat in this kind of direction so that I
Yeah.
don't hit Mog.
Yeah, you can do that.
But I do hit these two in front of me here. So they're going to need to give me, I think it's a constitution saving throw, Jesse.
It is con, yeah.
Okay.
Con.
Could I please have one from both?
DC.
DC is 18.
They both fail.
Nice.
That's what we like.
So I hold my hand out.
Let's make some stingray popsicles.
Cold. Say, murr!
Nice.
Brr.
Good ass damage.
That is good
Yeah,
as damage.
you blast both of
35. Holy shit.
the Ixichatl with your cone of cold.
That's 70 cold that spell just dropped on him.
And the water just freezes in a cascade in the cone that you shoot into the water.
Huh.
And both of the Ixichatl manage to swim out of the worst of it, but they definitely are both severely wounded. You can see the ice has crystallized their skin. They have frostbite
Nice.
all over them. They're not doing well at all.
Nice.
One of them is
Well-
basically on the brink of death.
I am going to chill there. I
All right.
got out of the slushy. That was my whole game plan.
Mog, you are up. The water behind you has turned very cold.
Oh, my cold tushy. I'm gonna try and bite this one.
Okay.
24.
24 hits.
Sweet. I bite you. 20.
Would
Piercing
you like to eat
damage.
it?
Yes, I eat it.
It dies, and you swallow its desiccated and munched up corpse into your body, and you consume
Sweet. And then I shoot a bunch of water out my blowhole.
it.
Gross.
You spray everyone on the boat. Ah, gross!
Probably a little bloody.
Yeah, probably. Cough up a little blood through your blowhole.
Awesome.
All right.
Mog,
it
is that wine? What?
That's it for my turn.
It is
Actually,
Shigal's
I'm gonna use a bonus action to regain some HP because
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm a moon druid and I always forget I can do that.
I
Level spell slot
cool.
13. Yeah.
I wanna see how
Nice.
funky I can make this. Okay.
Okay.
So what I would like to do is use lightning lure. Wait, let me just read this again really quick. You can see within 15 feet the target must succeed and then take if it's within 5 feet of you. Okay, I'm going to use lightning lure on this target right here, please.
Okay.
So I will need a strength saving throw from it.
Dirty 20.
Ah, fuck. So it does pass that, so it is not going to take any damage then. That is
Bummer.
slightly annoying, however, I will still cast.
I didn't even know you had lightning lore.
Yeah, that was the thing that I
Yeah.
was trying to use it, is where I flew up 15
Oh,
feet
yeah.
above one of the
Oh,
goblins.
right. And you yank 'em up, yeah.
It's the old bring them up and drop them down.
I guess I'll take a little spiritual weapon, like right over here, I guess. Well, no,
Sounds-
here,
sounds
here.
right.
I'll take it here. As my bonus action, I'll try to give it a little swift swap
Where did you want it?
Swip swap.
to the right of this one here.
Swoop.
Spiritual weapon. 23 to hit.
That will hit.
8 plus 6. Oh, max damage. 14 force
Sweet.
damage.
14 is good. As your spiritual not scythe, we still haven't determined what it is.
Yeah, I have been lazy and have not gotten anything new yet, but surely I will. I will end my turn there, I suppose.
Yep.
Maintaining concentration on my Spirit guardians, the beautiful unicorns,
think
sexy
that is-
women floating around.
Your little anime pony girls.
I'm sure your
Um,
wife loves that.
He's a changed elf, okay? It is Sareth's turn. He's going to prepare a swing for if they come at you through the air. Droop is going to drop another grenade into the water.
Sweet, this guy's awesome. Which boat
They
is
actually
Droop
both
on?
Pass the save. He is on your boat.
Oh,
up in the
sweet.
top.
Yeah,
Right.
right. I'll bring him back to life.
As the grenade explodes, one of the creatures has been reduced
Hell yeah.
to a bloody pulp.
Attaboy.
The other one is still alive.
2 left. Let's crush these fuckers.
Right. It is Crumb's turn. Okay.
Don't you have a
I
magic
mean,
bow?
you could try to like. You could prepare an attack, or you could jump into the water if you want. I don't know if that would be a good idea with your armor, but yes, you do. Okay, so 5, 10, 15. Yeah, let's see how far you can get. Actually, that's probably the best way to do it. Oh, yeah,
Sweet.
You can
That's
move your full
dope.
move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, you fucking row that shit.
Nice, dude. That's dope.
No problem. You're rowing towards the boys and your big old whale friend. Anything else for you? Okay. It is the top stingray people's turn. This one's going to swim right here. And the 2 remaining are going to try to attack Mog.
No!
Crumb, I wouldn't guide the boat too much further away, because the longer they spend in my aura, the more damage they will take. They can either start their engagement in it and get hurt, or re-enter it again and get hurt. But well, the 2 that are far away won't be able to reach now, I would imagine. Is what I'm saying.
Alright, Mog, you're going to get bit twice.
Alright, bit twice.
For a total of 29 piercing
Oh
damage.
man, good thing I healed that last round, because I'm barely still a whale.
Still a whale.
But I am still a whale.
You are still
It's
a whale.
just so much blood.
It's not good. Grilled is going to shoot his rifle into the water. Oh my god, they're rolling really well, actually.
Sweet, I love that. These guns work.
Yeah, he's gonna kill the other stingray to your left here.
Sick. Man, our
Good
goblins
blast.
are dope. Yeah, your goblins are dope.
We got the
Jim
bomber
Jar's
man.
turn. Jim Jar is gonna shoot his rifle.
Come on, buddy.
6 misses as his bullet goes wildly off into the water. These guys turn 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And they definitely seem to be a little bit wary. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Shigal, why don't you make a perception check?
Okay. Yes, if only we stayed in that one spot. 19.
They're pretty smart.
With a 19, you're able to catch actually a snippet of words.
Oh,
Because you're still under the effects of tongues, no?
I should be, because it's not a concentration spell. It's surprisingly
No, it's
not.
just an hour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you would catch a snippet of conversation as the creatures circle around you. You don't catch everything, but you definitely hear, "Stay away! The spirits bite. Stay away!" And then you think you catch a snippet of, "Get them north. Send them north."
I think that they are about to try to reposition us. We should be hastily with the rest of this fight.
All right. It is Waz's turn. Waz is
Well,
going to shoot.
I will point at the location where the whirlpool used to be.
Waz is going to miss with his shot.
Dang.
That will take us up to Ozzy.
All right. I'm going to Eldritch Blast. Let's see here. This guy.
Yep.
Actually, Mog, how are you looking?
You see a very bloody whale.
How many whales out of 100 whales are we talking?
10 out of 90.
He looks
That's-
like
they
a
sound
whale
willing
that's
to
recently been
roll.
hunted by a Japanese whaling boat.
Yeah, it looked awful. It's like blood all in the water.
Yeah.
It's bad.
All right, this guy. I'll shoot that one.
Yeah.
16 to hit.
16 will miss.
Wow. There we go.
21 will hit.
Ooh, 13 force damage.
Yep. 13 is enough to turn that guy into a pulpy
Hell
gnat.
yeah.
Sweet.
All right, and then I'll whip the last one at this one next to Mark.
Okay.
Uh,
24 will hit.
Finish
He.
him. Some damage.
Pew.
Yes. However, I feel like they are quite keen. So if you are trying to protect the group, I feel like I'm going to take this into my own hands.
That's a good idea.
As Azzy's turn ends, you all hear a loud roar ring out.
Oh boy.
And Chagall would understand some words. Does anybody speak Draconic?
Oh God.
No.
Alright, so only Chagall would understand, so I'll pull him aside.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Common Infernal and Abyssal.
This is gonna be fine. Yeah, dude, our goblins are really helping out. And also, as he's gave
Cone
me
of Cold
another
was pretty
bite,
good,
and then
yeah.
Cone of Cold, yeah. And then Eldritch Blast, a bunch of them. We're just picking them apart over here.
Yeah, I don't have to.
Also, I just
Yeah.
have a big ass
I don't
target
like
on the whale.
You just hear the
Okay.
roar, and you would definitely recognize the guttural tones of a dragon.
Chagall, what the fuck was that?
We end this and run now.
Can we outrun what that was on these?
Just take a swim.
Maybe. The north. It was from the north, the northern island, Crumb.
Oh boy.
You hear Sal kind of like quivering in fear near you, and you hear him going, "Stormlord! Stormlord!"
Yeah, I don't.
Oh,
I don't
The
boy.
think
dragon
these dragons
challenges
know that
us
we
to
can
figure
move.
out our worth, but I dare not accept.
I don't know if we're gonna get the choice.
All right. It is Mog's turn now. Whale Mog.
Whale Mog's gonna try and bite this last guy.
All right.
Hey, a 12er.
That will miss.
I
sadly.
figured. Did pretty good 4 in a row. I am not gonna do anything else. Actually, you know what? I'll try it. I'll throw some more. Throw some more HP.
Where's that +6 coming from?
From the whale.
That's all it has to hit?
Yeah.
Fuck. Alright.
I think it's only a CR2 creature, right?
CR3.
CR3.
But yeah, they don't get a lot more than that. 16,
some
I'll
healing.
take it, and that's me.
It is Chagall's turn.
I'm going to. Let's see what I actually want to do now. Okay, I want to reposition this spiritual weapon. 5, 10, 15, 20 here and attack this one.
Okay.
Let me see the spell again. Let me run out now. Plus 13, 24 to hit.
Yep.
1d8 plus 6, 9 force damage.
It's still alive.
Okay. I fly 5, 10. I'm going to Eldritch Blast this one.
Okay.
What is my to hit with my Eldritch Blast? Oh, that's still a fucking pretty decent to hit. What the fuck? 17?
Yep, that hits.
8 force damage.
8 more damage.
I will, if he's still up, I will Eldritch again.
Yep.
21 to hit.
That hits.
Max force
Thanks,
damage on
dude.
that one.
Sweet.
That will reduce him to a red mist in the water. A red cloud.
Good. And now I will advance another 5 feet here and try to blister this one with an Eldritch Blast as well.
Okay.
14 to hit.
That will miss.
I will then end my turn there, flying.
Nice. We're now flying.
Yes,
Flying.
slightly above.
Flying
the water.
Chagall. It's Sareth's turn. He's just ready to swing at whatever comes at you. Droop goes, I don't have anything else ready. And he's just going to hunker down. And it is Crumb's turn. You row the boat down to Chagall.
Yeah, I caught some of that. Yep.
It is this guy's turn to attack Mog. 22 to bite. He will bite you for 18 piercing damage.
Haha, still alive.
As the battle between the whale and the stingrays rages on beneath the waters.
Still alive.
There's so much blood.
So much blood. Like I sucked some of it back in and then lost it all again.
Grilled is going to take a shot. And he's going to miss, sadly.
You are a literal damage sponge right now.
Yep. Yep.
It's Jim
That's the
Jar's
plan.
turn. Jim Jar is going to shoot. No, Grilled is on their boat. The only goblin left on your boat is Waz, because Jell died. Jar missed.
Damn, Jim Jar. Fucking shoot that thing better.
Is group 1. How high up are you, Chagall?
5, 10, 15, 20. I would say I'd still want to keep. Am I able to determine how deep they are in the water? I'd say I have 10 feet in my mind that I am 10 feet above the water.
Yeah, they're generally like 5 feet below the water, so they can shoot right out. So
Okay.
they're like 15 feet below. So they're probably not in your bubble just yet. But don't worry, they're coming. As this one is going to actually jump up out of the water at you, Chagall, into the air. It will make a save. It fails.
Okay. I forget how many d8s I had, but I will have that in a moment.
I think it's 5. What you were rolling before?
I think it may be 5 as well.
Yeah.
Yes, very good, very evil. Yes, 31.
Wow. That
It's really good.
kills it.
Sweet.
It shoots out of the air, and your ghost just wail on it the whole time it's soaring towards you. Its tailed barb sticks out straight towards you, and before it can get to you, it just is like a fucking rag doll flying through the air, and it just belly flops back into the water, dead.
Yes.
The sky piranhas are scary.
Another one is gonna shoot out at you. It fails as well.
Oh boy.
Yes, take it on the face, of course.
28. Okay.
This is Chagall's voice when he goes into flying mode.
It attacks. It is a 23 to hit you.
Oh, just barely. I do not brush it off with my shield.
Chagall is flying too high up in the air, unfortunately. And its barbed tail is going to lash out at you as it gets into the air. It turns upside down. It does a tail whip, and it gouges you for 22 slashing damage.
Oh.
Oh.
You can make a concentration check. Your Spirit Guardians, DC 11.
1d20 plus my Constitution saving throw, which is plus 3. 17!
You're 16.
Get
This
bent,
one
bitch!
is going to swim over here to help its brother.
Oh, it's like that, huh?
And it's going to bite you and rip off your tail for 13 piercing damage.
No!
You're no longer a whale, I'm guessing.
I'm no longer a whale, and I take 5 damage to my regular self.
I mean,
Regular Mog.
he'll figure it out.
And you are in the water, and I don't know how good you are at swimming, but you're in a bathrobe, basically.
Yep.
With a hood.
With a hood.
Yep, I'm real wet.
Fortunately, that is the last of the turns going for them. And Waz is going to take a shot with his gun. Kerblam! And he's going to hit
Oh.
for 12 damage on this guy. And that will bloody this thing. Alright, so it is the end of the turn order, and you're going to hear another guttural roar.
Oh boy.
Chagall, you would recognize this as some sort of incantation of sorts.
Oh.
Oh god.
And all of you feel the water beneath you begin to stir once again as the boats are
Mog.
pulled northward. Mog is also swept up in the current independently of the boats. Chagall, you are hovering in the air, and you look down and see all your friends being swept away, basically. And that is enough to move you. Let me reread the spell here.
I don't like this!
I don't either. This is ass.
It will be enough to move you. I can move you 300 feet. I
No!
think, right?
No!
Wait, no, let me reread this. It says
300, bro? In 6 seconds? We're
create
paced.
a 20-foot tall wave that travels from one side of the area to the other and crashes down. Any huge or smaller vehicles in the wave's path are carried with it to the other side. And there's a 25% chance of capsizing.
Okay.
Yay! I'm so happy to be
Shoots an
alive.
air. What is the area, though? Let me see here. Oh, a cube that is 100. So 100 feet. You can be moved 100 feet. That's about right.
That's still really far in 6 seconds. Okay.
How do you?
Or it moves one of us.
How do you
100
figure?
Feet.
can start here and then go up here. Move you up to the top of the map, basically. That should be enough to get you where I want you to go.
Oh boy.
I think it should be enough to get you where I want you to go.
And then lonely old me, just chilling, I guess.
As far from the dragon as any of us. Because it's to the north, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We're fucked, dude.
You are being pulled closer.
Dude, how are the Koto even alive if literally they have a fucking storm dragon in their backyard?
It's a good question. I wonder.
Maybe it just doesn't think they're worthy of challenging. Just wouldn't be worth its time. Something like that.
Maybe.
Okay.
Oh,
Your
boy.
boats are pulled to the north. You can see that these are the same rocks that were on the other map, so kind of represents your
Oh,
100-foot discrepancy here. And you are definitely being pulled towards the shore of the nearby land. And you can see that there are some small blue creatures that appear to be hovering above the shores of the water here. They are hovering. Right. I know some people wanted to end at 10. We're getting close to that, and it is the top of the order. So I will ask now if you would like to stop or if you would like to continue.
I mean, I mentioned 10 or 10:30. If we want to go until 10:30, I can do that. I don't necessarily want to spend an incredible amount of time at Rap Night because I dislike that place ever so much. But
I will say that we can't play next week because I will be camping. So next week we won't be playing, just so you know. I'm also gone on Thursday.
Oh man.
My boy.
I am
Might-
sorry.
might have to do a one shot.
Well, I would like to go until 10:30 in an attempt to at least finish the battle phase of this interaction. I will leave it up to the group, though. So
I don't think you will.
10:30 is fine with me either way. Whether we do or don't finish.
Yeah, I'm down to keep going for a little.
Or you could flee. I mean, if you can
could
break
flee.
a spell like you did the last one, there's no reason you couldn't get away. If you wanted to.
Yeah, but there's no reason it doesn't just do it again. No, I'm good. We're here now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is
Gotcha.
it my turn? Or...
It is your turn, Azzy.
Oh, my bad. I'm here. I'm gonna blast this guy. Actually, does that one look worse, or does that one look worse?
The second one you pinged looks worse.
Okay. I'm gonna blast the second one then. We got 7 damage.
7 damage. Very good. It's still going.
Oh. Very nice.
13.
Still up?
Still alive. It's not even bloody.
blast again.
He blasts again.
Yes. Another 14.
14.
And that is my turn.
You did a number on that one, and it is looking pretty haggard.
Nice.
Chagall, I will take you back to the other map that I clean up some things for you. You're down here, Chagall. Your compatriots are just off the map to the north. Just barely.
I will like to bonus action try to attack that with my spiritual weapon.
Yep.
As I do. Spell, spiritual weapon.
The boat / turd.
22 to hit.
That will hit.
It does 6. And force damage.
Okay, it is still alive.
I would like to try to Eldritch Blast it, please. +10. Somebody's getting sent into space, huh?
Yeah, I hear shooting stars.
Yeah. 1 force damage.
That's unsurprisingly not going to do it.
Wow. Not wow to that. Wow to the attack rolls that I just. Oh my god!
Yikes.
What the fuck, dude?
That's rough, buddy.
Yo, okay, I got my last one, dude.
You have 4?
No, I have 3.
Oh, right, the first was a spirit weapon.
Yeah.
12 misses, though,
yeah.
sadly. Too
Um.
bad.
Yeah, I will hover. You know what? Fuck it, dude. I'm gonna just go north as much as I can, I suppose.
Okay. How far can you fly?
My movement speed, so 30.
Okay.
Actually, on that last one that I hit, when a creature takes damage from one of your cantrips or weapon attacks, you can also deal 1d8 radiant damage. I want to do that.
Okay.
With
You can do that as a Twilight Cleric? Radiant damage?
blessed strikes.
Oh.
Yes. 5 radiant damage.
He's got 1 hit point.
Oh my god!
You didn't roll double ones earlier.
Fucking bitch! God damn it! Yeah, if I've moved my 30 feet and I did my action and bonus action, I'll end my stupid goddamn fucking turn.
Alright. Meanwhile, back on the other map.
Yeah. Oh.
One
Wait
of
a
these
minute.
little blue creatures is going to fly over, and it is hovering about 20 feet above your boat. It's going to peer down at you curiously, all sitting nice and pretty in the boat, and you guys immediately recognize it as a little blue dragon. And Jim Jar looks up and goes, it's kind of cute, isn't it, guys? Kind of cute. And one of the goblins just goes, cute's not really how I'd describe it, but whatever you say, pal. And as you all contemplate the dragon, it's going to rear its head back, and it sprays out lightning from its mouth down onto your boat.
Oh god. That's
Everyone on the boat needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yay! This is the best. Like we all do,
So
man.
it's pretty much just Azzy and then NPCs. Or it's a 30-foot cone, so nope, doesn't
It's
hit
a
monsters.
dex saving throw, right?
It is a dex saving throw, yes.
Okay. Ooh, it's 16.
Will succeed. And then I need Jim Jar. Jim Jar succeeds as well. And then I need our poor little Kuotoa friend to make the save.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Lose a couple NPCs on this one.
Everyone passed, surprisingly. But you still take half damage. As lightning rains down on you, you're all going to take 11 lightning damage.
Damn. That was already halved, right?
That is halved, yep.
Okay. Fucking hell.
I've got to do all the NPCs, bear with me. There's too many of them. Alright. It is Sareth's turn. And Sareth has seen what just happened on the other boat. And he's going to put away his Flame Tongue Longsword. And he's going to take out his Drow crossbow. And he is going to take a shot at that little dragon that just attacked you guys. He will hit.
Nice.
He's going to do 10 piercing to the little dragon. And it is this one's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. That is as far as he can go. It is Droop's turn. And Droop is cowering in the boat. He's out of grenades. It is this thing's turn. And 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 50, 55, 60. And it is also going to breathe down lightning onto your boat. So it's another round of dexterity saving throws for all of our friends and
Yay.
family.
Nice.
We're sitting ducks in here, man! Jim Jar calls out. Oh wait, no, he already rolled. He passed. Goblins both fail. Everyone else passes, it looks like. And it is total of 26. So 13 to everyone that passed, 26 to the two goblins.
13. Jesus. Getting roast.
15. The goblins do not look good. As this boat is just getting rained on with electricity. Click is looking very close to death as he basically lays on the deck of your boat, spasming from the lightning. And it is Crumb's turn. Crumb, you are down here. The boat is actually lower than it appears. Okay. Make an athletics check for me. Okay, 19. That will be enough to move you your full move speed. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's right there. Okay. Gotcha. Row away, sir. 22 is good. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And we'll give you an extra 10 feet for good measure. 40. And we'll say that you basically have beached the boat.
Nice.
Yeah, you don't have any standard actions left, though. You've been rowing. Yep. Pull out the sun blade. Meanwhile, under the water, under the sea, Mog is a sitting duck. And there's nothing that the Ixichala like more than a sitting duck in the water.
I don't blame him.
What's your AC down there, Mog?
My AC is 18 down there.
They are biting into your flesh. You're getting nipped at from all sides by these two stingrays as they just torment you, darting in and out, taking bites out of you. And you're going to take 2 bites for a total of 27 piercing damage.
All right. I'm going to hellish rebuke this this one on the top here.
Okay.
Needs to
You may
make a
do that.
dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. 18.
18 passes. So let's see what he takes half of. He takes 7 fire damage.
7 fire damage. You feel the water boiling as you unleash your tiefling magic. Right. It is Grild's turn, and he is going to shoot at these fucking dragons that are raining lightning down on you guys. He doesn't like it. He's gonna hit one. For 11 piercing damage. He's gonna shoot the one that was wounded by Sereth.
Alright, listen, I'm not even going to start this video saying hi. I'm going to start this video saying this is only for PC. Do not comment asking if this works. All the comments were just like, hey, does this work only? So, hello. You want to play Rocksmith 2014 custom DLC? You've
He's
probably
going
seen
to
some
breathe
YouTube
down
videos.
lightning on the other boat.
Oh boy.
Crumb as he's storming the shore and everybody's still on the boat. You all need to make dexterity saving throws. Oof. Rolled high. I rolled high damage. Indomitable or luck? Okay.
Oof.
Sereth will fail. Oh my gosh. Very bad rolls on this boat. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he has the Ring of Evasion. I'll pop a Ring of Evasion for Sereth to have him succeed. Yep, so he does that. So Sereth succeeds and Waz succeeds. You both fail. And you're gonna both take 32 lightning damage. I rolled almost max damage. And unfortunately, Sal is reduced to a burn crisp. Does that work on area of effects? Or is it just attacks? It might just be attacks. We can never find this thing when we try to look it up. But I swear I didn't homebrew it. I know it's a real thing. I just don't know where I got it from. Because I gave it to you like 3 years ago IRL or something. It might be in my physical notes, but I could not tell you where those are. The ones that I used to bring the board and brews. I moved everything digital.
It's probably in your car.
In my car, just sitting there.
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe. I'll look for it one of these days. I'm pretty sure it's just when you're hit with an attack. This is an area of effect, though. Apply the damage while we wait. We can never find it. We always look for it, and we can never find it. Yeah, I mean, I think it would only really make sense for weapon attacks, since you're, like, taking a blow. But in this case, it's just like a blanket conal breath attack. Like, you can't really jump in front of... When you're getting hit by it, too, you can't really... So, unfortunately, our poor little Kuotua friend failed his saving throw.
Oh
And he died.
man, bummer.
You still have Click, though, even if he's not doing so hot. It is Jim Jar's turn. And Jim Jar's just gonna, oh, fuck this! And he's gonna dive into the water. And he's gonna start kicking. 10, 15, 20. He's gonna start swimming the shore. And he's gonna use his cunning action dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he basically just like pulls himself out of the water, and he's just like, oh man, oh, these things suck. All the Stingray people in that group are dead. So it is Waz's turn. And Waz is going to jump out. 5, and he's going to take aim with his gun.
Oh god.
Oh, fuck these things, man. Gonna shoot, and he's going to miss. And he's going to start reloading his gun. And we're back to the top of the order. It is Azzy's turn.
Alright. Not gonna watch Mog get chewed to pieces here, so I'm gonna Eldritch Blast some more. But actually, at the start of my turn, I want to use the chronolometer, because we are starting to get fucked up out here.
Okay.
So that's a D6. Let me just make sure of what that would look like. Okay. So 4 to 6, go forward in time. Next time I fail a save, attack roll, or ability check, I can re-roll and take either result.
Okay.
Alright, so that's in the pocket.
We'll put a little buff on you.
I'll blast this thing.
Oh yeah.
Ice.
Minimum damage. Sick.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh huh.
Nice.
That will kill that one.
Nice.
Nice.
And I'm gonna direct this last blast towards the jellyfish thing past.
Okay.
Nice. That's my turn. Oh, and
And
I'm
all
gonna
at
look
once.
at everybody in the boat with me, and I'm gonna be like, "Paddle for shore."
The goblins nod at you. Click spasms. And it is Mog's turn.
All right. I don't want to be in this water anymore.
I think that's fair.
I don't know if I necessarily want to be in the boat either, though.
You hear a lot of screaming coming from up there, and there's big
Um,
flashes of bright light.
Yeah, I don't think I can get away from this thing.
This is basically D-Day. It's D&D
Storm
D-Day.
in the-
Ragged
Take the
D-Day,
bridge!
where they helicopter out and shoot your fucking.
It doesn't
landing
matter
craft
how
with
many we
lightning
lose,
bolts.
keep advancing.
Okay, I guess I'm going to swim.
Okay.
I'm gonna swim for the boat.
I will give that guy an opportunity of attack.
Alrighty.
Oh, natural 1.
Sweet. Fucking dope.
He missed.
I'm gonna get right here, and I'm gonna just grab onto the boat.
Right. That goblin is grilled, and he is going to grab and help you into the boat.
Sweet.
This is his reaction.
Hoist it up. Dope. Sweet. So in the boat,
Right
I
in the
am
boat.
then going to see these dragons just flying around, fucking things up.
Click is basically having a seizure.
I'm like, oh man, this doesn't look great.
It's
Maybe we
pretty
should
fucking awful.
put these guys on ice a little bit. I need a wisdom saving throw from this dragon.
Okay. Wisdom. Oh, they're so wise, though. 4.
4 is not good enough, and he turns into a sheep.
Bah! Yeah, he will turn into a sheep. Let me get
Actually,
my
how
sheep.
far up from the water is he? Because if he's super far up, I'm gonna turn him into a fish.
He's 15 feet.
Would he take falling damage if he was a sheep?
No, not into water from that height. He'll
Okay,
probably
cool.
be fine.
Then sheep it is.
I have a sheep picture. Where is he? Here he is.
Sweet. Yes. Yes, I love it.
Bah! Kerplunk. There's now a sheep in the water.
No one touched that sheep.
So cute.
I'm going to take my shield out, and that's
Alright. Got it. Swoop. It's Chagall's turn.
I
There
will.
seem to be some things happening north of you.
it.
Yeah, I will opt to try to hit that with my spiritual weapon again.
Yes. That will hit.
Well, I kill it, right?
You can't
You-
not kill it.
You
Yeah,
will kill.
I would like to move as far north as I can with 30 feet.
Would you like to dash?
So I'm still not on that other thing yet, huh?
If you dash, you could get there.
I want to use my action for something though.
You could cast a spell onto the other map, because they are adjacent.
Well, I want to use thaumaturgy, so I was going to try to get closer.
Okay. It's fine.
Well, so that thing was like really far away when it was yelling to me, right?
Let me do some math real quick. I'll tell
But
you
also,
exactly.
sound does travel over water pretty good.
It does, yeah. So I'm gonna find out for you right now. 50. 300. I would say you could guesstimate it to be somewhere in the range of 300 to 500 feet from you.
Would I think that using thaumaturgy would be able to reach that far out?
Well, I guess it would depend on what effect you're doing.
The
If you're
loud-
booming your
the-
voice, then yeah, for sure.
Okay. So I would like to move north 30 feet and then use thaumaturgy to call out to the voice that called out to us. And I would like to exclaim that there was not originally an intent to come to this island, and by no means do we intend on challenging the power of the blue dragon. We are on a quest to prevent the demon lord incursion of the Underdark. If you feel graceful enough or gracious enough to either let us flee or perhaps aid in some way, we would be most grateful, but we do not intend to fight.
You hear a response immediately roar back at you in Draconic.
I'm gonna kill this dragon.
You're gonna get fucking roasted, my man.
Gonna kill a dragon.
Baby dragon's been fucking us up.
No! No! The whispers, no! I can't
didn't
try to
go
make
well,
like I can't try to make like a persuasion check or anything.
Well, if you can't succeed on something, you generally can't make a check on it.
Oh, great.
If there is something causing you to not be able to succeed.
What?
Bloodlust.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I have done all that I can be to be done.
Okay.
So I will end my turn there, I suppose.
Let's get us back over to the other map. This dragon is gonna swoop down, and it's gonna try to bite Varen. With an 11, you just bat it away. Hey, no, bad dragon.
Quit it.
And it's gonna fly back away from you. Make a little opportunity attack if you got your sword out.
I don't, but I think I do have Warcaster as a feat.
Sweet.
Warcaster.
Blast.
You can use your reaction to make an opportunity attack to cast a spell that has the casting time of one action and targets only that creature. So as a reaction to him leaving my space, I'm going to cast Enervation at this
Okay.
dragon. It has to make a dexterity saving throw. DC 18.
He fails.
Nice. On a failed save, it takes that. When you cast a spell using that, it goes up by that. Okay. So this will just do that much. Okay, so slash roll. So inky black tendrils are gonna lash out from my hand and they're gonna latch on to this dragon.
No.
Uh,
Oh
the
shit.
target, if it fails the save, 48 necrotic. So it takes 18 necrotic damage,
Oh boy.
and then the spell also heals me for half that damage, so I take 9 HP back in.
All
And
right.
then it's that inky tendril is now like buried in this dragon, and unless
Attached
it
to
goes beyond 60 feet, it cannot get out of it.
Oh gosh. He
And
is
that's just gonna
enervated.
keep happening to it.
Cool.
And that's my turn.
Very cool stuff.
Yeah.
It is Sereth's turn. Sereth is gonna make landfall, and he's gonna flank out the other side of Waz, and he's gonna shoot his crossbow at the dragon that you're fighting. He will hit. We'll do 9 piercing damage to the dragon. And it is this dragon's turn. It is going to swoop down 5, 10, 15, 20. And it's going to try to bite that goblin right there.
Oh no. Oh no, he's dead.
But with an 8, he will miss.
Oh my god.
Nice.
You lucky bastard.
And he's going to fly back, and Mog could take an opportunity of attack if he wanted.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try and smack him. I got my shillelagh pull out too, so this is gonna be a good,
Yes, your
good chance to
permanent
smack.
shillelagh staff.
Yeah, so that's a pretty game changer for me. 20.
That'll hit.
Fuck yes. And 12 magical bludgeoning damage.
All right, pretty good.
Right in the tuchus.
Right in the tuchus. You whack the dragon, and it lets out a little peep of dismay as it flutters away.
Better watch out, you'll get what the other one got. I point to the drowning sheep.
It's trying to doggy paddle. Droop is going to continue to take the dodge action and just kind of huddle down. The sheep is attempting to swim, and because it is a sheep, it's going to try to get to shore, so it's just going to swim. Swimming the shore. It is Crumb's turn. This dragon is hovering about 10 feet above you. Your blade of light erupts from the hilt. Yep. You could probably jump and reach it. I don't see why not. It's only
Yeah,
10
jump
feet.
stab.
You got +5 to your strength, right? Yeah, you could do a standing jump 5 feet in the air, no problem. You're just jumping.
That'd be cool.
How do you have +12 to hit? What's the bonus? Yeah. +2 and then +5 from your... Oh, you have +5 proficiency now, don't you? Damn. Crazy. Yeah. Doesn't it just deal radiant? Yeah, it just does radiant damage. Yeah, it does an extra D8 if it's undead. But it is just basically a longsword that does radiant damage. Are you wielding with 2 hands? Or do you have your shield up? Okay. Alright, so it's 3d8, and then plus, so it's 46 radiant damage. Which does kill it.
Nice. Yeah, that's a dope amount of radiant damage.
As you slash it up, and your sunblade just leaves scorch marks of holy radiant energy in the dragon. You basically slice its wings off, and as it tumbles to the ground, you just bisect it evenly with your sunblade. 1 down. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we'll say it just took another 5 feet of your movement to jump, right? This is how Crumb became a Jedi. Okay, got it.
Was very clear. Nobody touched the sheep. As long as I can concentrate.
Okay, this guy is gonna swim up here, and he's gonna shoot out of the water,
Oh, cocksucker.
and it's not gonna let you get away that easy, Mog.
Really wanted to bite me a whole bunch.
The 22 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
It soars through the air, and it lashes you with its tail. Oh, I rolled really good. 27 slashing damage
Good.
as it kerplunks into the water.
It's pretty good damage for me. I'm not looking so hot. I'm gonna roll a. What is the Constitution? It's just a con save.
Yeah, con save for 10 or half the damage taken, whatever's more. So in this case, it would be half of 27, which is 13. Yeah, you're good.
Holding on to that. Not looking great. Let's actually get this on me here. Ah!
Grilled is going to take a shot at the dragon, hovering above you. He's gonna miss. And it is this dragon's turn. It is dead, actually, so it's not that dragon's turn. It is Jim Jar's turn, and he's gonna get to the shore, and he's gonna look at the sheep, and he's gonna look at you, Crumb, and go, what's the deal? It is still a sheep. Jim Jar is like, yeah, okay, sounds good, and he's like lining up a shot on the one of the dragons that's really far away. That'll hit. Jim Jar is gonna hit that dragon for 17 damage.
Nice, that's great.
I'll bloody this one. And it is Waz's turn. And Waz is gonna step up next to Jim Jar. Well, let me show you how it's done. And he's gonna take a shot, and we'll see if he makes a fool of himself. He doesn't. He hits.
Nice.
Only does 10 piercing damage though.
Take it.
I'm just gonna go. Mine was better. All right, that is the bottom of the order. I will ask another group vote. I don't want to keep anybody past their bedtime. Max has COVID. Jason wants to go to rap night. So.
Well, I mean,
Rap night.
feels obligated through friendship to go to rap night. I never want to go to rap night.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm fine with calling it. I won't be upset or anything.
Yeah, I'm fine with leaving it right there for 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, we'll pick back up. You guys will see what exactly is going on this island, or you will flee. It is up to you.
Dragon Slayers.
We're gonna die before we make the beach, dude.
It has been a harrowing beach storming so far.
Mhm. Very interesting so far. We've successfully almost gotten rid of all of those goblins, which is cool.
Yeah, that is.
We've
That is great.
we've accidentally lost a Koto though, not cool.
Hey, you can bring him back if you want to spend all the diamonds on him.
Sure, we totally can bring back a super useful fish man.
But you like him. That's what's important.
I don't like
Or
them at all.
Crumb can keep rowing like he was just now.
They're super weird.
They are super weird.
They're no Shushar. I'll tell you what.
They're kind of cute though, in a weird way.
Do they chew, but like the top half of their head's the only thing that moves?
Yeah, pretty much like
Gross.
They're frogs. They're frog people.
They're so nasty.
Right.
Yeah, this is a sweet encounter, though.
Yeah,
I'm
this is
glad you like
definitely
it.
Fun.
I wasn't
I,
expecting you to destroy my whirlpool.
Dude, that
really
was
glad
so
we
much
did.
fun, actually.
I was like, man, I had so
Basically,
many saves for like not getting sucked into the whirlpool,
Dude,
and I didn't get to make you make them.
It's just so funny looking at those situations and being like, how can I manipulate the ability on this
Yeah.
spell as much as possible
Yeah,
to
right.
fit precisely into what I wanted to do?
And then I was like,
How
oh
do
no, what
I-
if they like? I set a timer for when you were gonna get pulled to the island, and I was like, what if they just win before that? I'm fucked. Then they just keep going, and that's
You win.
it.
That's when we were like, no,
yeah,
no whirlpool.
yeah, it has a 3-turn recharge, but
Mm.
you didn't kill the stingrays fast enough. I gotcha. Ha.
Yeah, I thought we were doing pretty well at them.
You did. You are doing really well though. Actually, you're doing better than I thought. Yeah, all the
Right.
stingrays are dead except for one.
Yeah, just this fucker.
That one fucker is left.
All right,
No,
I'm gonna
fellas.
hop
boys.
off. I also